It was just after midnight, in Paris. A black Mercedes slipped quietly out of the rear entrance of the Ritz Hotel. Inside was one of the most recognizable women in the world, Princess Diana. Within minutes, that journey would come to a devastating end, and for decades, one question has lingered. Was it simply a tragic accident, or something far more troubling? 10 years later, a British inquest would attempt to answer that very question. A jury of ordinary men and women, tasked with examining extraordinary circumstances, they traveled to Paris to stand inside the very tunnel where Diana's life was lost. But the deeper they looked, the more complex the story became. Newly released footage revealed her final hours in remarkable detail, moments that appeared almost ordinary, and yet nothing about that night was ordinary at all. On the evening of August the 30th, 1997, Diana arrived in Paris with Dodi Fayed. They checked into the Ritz Hotel, a place of luxury, and unknowingly, their final destination. Outside, the press had already gathered, cameras poised, engines running, waiting. Inside the hotel, plans began to change. A discreet exit was arranged, a decoy strategy designed to outmaneuver the paparazzi, and at the center of it all, a driver, Henry Paul. Yet even now, questions remain. Official reports would later state that he had been drinking, but the footage tells a different story. He appeared composed, focused, in control. So, which version should we believe? At 20 minutes past midnight, the car departed. At first, it seemed routine, but then the paparazzi realized they had been deceived, and the pursuit began. Through the streets of Paris, the Mercedes accelerated. Then suddenly, instead of taking the expected route, it entered the Alma tunnel. Moments later, a catastrophic collision. Inside the wreckage, Dodi Fayed, dead, Henry Paul, dead, Diana, critically injured, and almost immediately, the theories began. Investigators examined every detail: speed, alcohol, the role of the press, even the possibility of another vehicle. Fragments from a white Fiat Uno were discovered, yet the car itself was never conclusively identified. Meanwhile, a deeply unsettling detail emerged. Years earlier, Diana had expressed fears for her life, fears of a staged accident. Despite extensive investigations, the official conclusion remained: there was no conspiracy, only a tragic combination of speed, pressure, and fatal misjudgment. But for many, that was never enough, because Diana was not just a princess. She was a symbol of compassion, of vulnerability, of change, and perhaps that is why, even now, her story continues to raise questions. Was it truly an accident, or is there something we still do not understand?